I've never been really like a tube screamer guy, but I really understand like the purpose of a tube screamer and the place of a tube screamer. My kind of version of that is the Noble's ODR1.
Nice.
And
Nice.
but the situation again where this is one I've been using for a while. This is not like a 90s original one.
Mhm.
This is a reissue that I got when the reissue first came out. So I've been using it for a few years. But they now have the ODR1X, which is my recommendation.
Nice.
And this is the thing where it's, sometimes, something's when there's a sequel to something, it's not as good as the original. But in some situations, it's like, how could it not be better? They just added a bass cut knob up here. This used to be an internal switch. They added an extra gain stage so you can get more gain if you want. In here, you can also switch between buffered and true bypass. Like on the inside,
that's
there's
cool.
a little dip switch. That used to be the bass cut switch. So they moved that up here, just a little bit more accessible.
Love that.
But-
Love when they do stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of obvious improvement. Sometimes you're like, oh, there's the old way that something was, and then there's the new way, and it's like, oh, that's just clearly we'd prefer to have the new way. But this is a great pedal for, again, somewhat transparent, but it does have a voice to it. Like, it does have an EQ that it applies to your guitar that's a little bit brighter. And it has here in the middle is a spectrum. So it's like drive, level, spectrum. And spectrum is like a combined bass and treble control, essentially. So, like, turning it up increases both, turning it down decreases both. Kind of like...
Like a shelf or something?
Yeah, it's just kind of like, or if you think of like an old, like a Fender amp that doesn't have mids on it, where if you turn up both the treble and the bass, you're actually kind of scooping the mids a little bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's more than just a tone. Nothing super, like, you're not going to get insane over the top gain. Although with this version you can get a lot more. I still prefer leaving it on the lower setting, but again, just like a good pick for something that's just like, I want a dirty sound that enhances my clean sound. That's just I'm going to use a lot, like a commonly used dirty sound. Like you just need to
Yeah.
boost something, or you just need to kind of be like a little more distorted for one section versus another. You know what I mean? It's not a fuzz, but it's enhances your tone, gets you a little bit of dirt, and doesn't really like get in the way of other things.
Yeah,
It
we're
looks
talking
cool, too.
sequels. It's like the Empire Strikes Back of pedals.
Yeah.
The ODR one was a great entry, a new hope, if you will.
I think of it like a video game, it's
New
like a lot of times with like movies, the second one can miss, but oftentimes with like a really good video game, the second one is like, oh, it's the same exact thing, but we just like added some better features to it.
Yeah.
That's what this is like. They're like, oh yeah, what if we just, change the controls? a
You
little
can
bit,
hold two needlers in Halo 2.
Right,
That's
exactly.
the difference.
That's essentially what the button does. The gain mode is it just allows you to dual wield
Yeah.
to ODR one.
Great analogy.